Can you guys see that? Don't you guys just hate that when people do that to your vehicle? Wash me. Anyway, are you guys ready to start on the build of this 4Runner? We've already got the new tires on there, but it does need a little bit of a lift. It needs some windows blacked out, maybe a roof rack, rooftop tent, redesign on the electrical so we can run a refrigerator, stuff like that in there. I'm eager to get started on it, but probably won't happen for a little bit. Anyway, while I juggle around with a new camera system, what I do need to do tonight is upgrade the alarm system in the Jeep. You may have gotten an email if you use one of these DroneMobile systems to communicate with your cell phone. You might have gotten an email lately, if you're in Canada especially, about the 2G network being dropped from major carriers. And that technology is pretty old, so you can see why that would happen. So I've gone ahead, I've got the LTE network upgrade. We got this add-on. We're going to pull out the old unit, pop in the new one, and give it a test run, make sure it all works. So on most vehicles, most installers, when they put an alarm system in, will tuck it in up under the dash the best they can. The higher up they can get it, the more out of the way it is. It's usually protected by a steel panel in here as well. So we'll go ahead, pull this all apart, drop our alarm head, and do the upgrade. Alright, you guys probably won't see me all that well, so I'm just going to get right into it. We just pull this panel out. That's as simple as that is. And then we got this metal plate, of course our favorite 10mm bolt heads right here. Just a little bit of a lift up, and that pulls right out. In my case here, there's just a single little wire zip tie holding the alarm head in. And if you haven't done the install, and in my case I didn't do the initial install of this, just be careful when you're pulling things out. You never know how another installer has left the wiring. So you want to be careful you don't pull everything apart. Alright, so it's not a terrible job, it's not the best, but it works. Grab our replacement smartphone add-on piece. Pulling this panel off here, I'm not sure where they've got the cell phone part going to. I don't know how they got that thing shoved up so far in there. Okay, we're going to cheat a little bit here, just so I can get this job done. Is the upgraded kit. Came with its own wiring harness. So I'm just going to unplug the old one. You can see there's a drone logo down here on the CompuStar system. So we just unplug that. Line up the notches. Plug it in, clicks to lock in place. And we're going to plug this into the main unit. Exactly where the drone logo is. And I need to watch these two LEDs here. And again, line up the notches, a little locking clip. Locks in place. I've got green. I'm not sure if it's supposed to stay green or turn blue. Of course, that doesn't say anything. We're green. Let's load up the app and see what happens. Something went wrong. Try again. Oh. It's flashing blue now. Something went wrong. Your request timed out this time. Okay, here's the email that I got from DroneMobile. Shows that your DroneMobile account has one or more devices that utilize a 2G network. Effective August 15th, carriers in Canada will no longer support 2G, disrupting your DroneMobile service. So this is a 3G module. Go find a dealer to basically have it installed, but of course I'm going to do it the do-it-yourself way. And they did include a link down below. If you know where your module is located, you can replace it. So watch this video.
In order to upgrade your drone device, please follow these steps. You should be able to locate a small black box with the drone label. Then unplug the old drone and plug in the new one.
Okay, we've done that. Plugged in the new one.
The LED should start blinking upon installation.
Okay.
If not, you will have to go back to the dealer. Allow 5 minutes for booting sequence and test your drone from your application.
Allow 5 minutes and then check it. And it's supposed to be blinking, and it is, so we're good.
Thanks for watching this video. For more information on our solutions, visit.
So let's go back to the app and give it a check. It's been more than 5 minutes now. LEDs are still blinking, so it's communicating. Oh, something went wrong again. Okay, like I was thinking, that IMEI number has to be registered, and when I look at my account in DroneMobile, it actually was registered and assigned to my account. So I go home, select a vehicle. So when you're at your home screen, these arrows here, select a vehicle. So I had this other one that showed up on my listing, this JJ135. Tap on that. And it's now showing me I got the back door open. I got, where to go? So it's communicating. Doors are unlocked, engine's off, battery's 12.9 volts. I can send a refresh to the unit. Battery voltage is 13.3 this time. Let's do a lock test. And it's giving me an extra chirp in there because the doors are open. Do another unlock. Doors have all unlocked and we're good to go. So now we just clean this all up. Bring the controller unit in from outside. I just had it up there in case it was getting a bad signal. So we'll close this all up and give it the remote start test. I'm just using some electrical tape here. We'll pull it snug just to bundle up some of these wires. You can use zip ties if you want. Zip ties definitely don't come apart with the heat like electrical tape does. But at the same time, your vehicle's so full of electrical tape as it is, a little bit more, it's not going to really hurt all that much. put it all back together. Snug down those trusty 10 mils. Side panel back on. Again, I only had this off because of the mobile communicator up in here. This bottom piece just goes on just like a hinge down in the bottom, and then up. Gentle little couple of little love taps and it's back into place. Clean up our garbage. And so that's that. That's took a little longer than expected, I'll admit that. That's messing around with a new camera. And that's messing around with something they didn't really tell you. That, oh, by the way, we've added this thing to your account. Here you go. But now we've got a fully functioning system. That should lock us up here in a second. There we go. Remote start. Here it's getting ready. There we go. Okay. But that's it. That's the install. We're all set for communicating with the Jeep under 3G networks. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Again, I apologize. It was a little clumsy going with getting that upgrade done. But in the end, it all works out quite fine. And there you go. Don't steal the Expedition Jeep. I'll know where you are. I can map you with this. I can track you with this. I can shut you down with this. So don't steal the Expedition Jeep on me. Thanks for watching.